previous phone call, he'd given Garth instructions to protect himself. Part of him hated to dump all that on his son. He was only 15, but no one was too young to get attacked if the civilized world collapsed. After the near riot he had seen yesterday in Walmart, he was willing to bet things were going to keep getting worse. Modern society wasn't built to endure simultaneous problems, and the news yesterday had listed more than a few. All of them had been bad. He typed back, "Sounds good. Be careful." I'm sure he wouldn't if I didn't say it. At least he couldn't be accused of being a helicopter parent. His son was 2,700 miles away. It was hard to sound nonchalant in a text, but he did his best. "So, are you going out with Sam today?" Buck had lost sleep thinking about Garth going into the city with his friend Sam. It helped to know the boys had made it home safely from the airport yesterday, but there was no need to tempt fate and go back. He figured Sam's parents would be fine if they took a cab home by themselves. They didn't require their son to meet them at the gate. But Buck tried not to press the issue too hard, for fear Garth would do it just to piss him off. Their last meeting before he had gone on the road wasn't going to win him any Parent of the Year t-shirts, although a lot of that had been smoothed over last night when they'd chatted. However, it was always best to play it safe when dealing with a moody teenager. "I'm staying home, but I haven't told him. Need to get organized. Be ready for trouble." Yes, Buck said to himself. His son was doing the right thing. Engine noises in the main parking lot of the motel caught Buck's attention, so he walked to the front of his black Peterbilt sleeper cab. A newish yellow Volkswagen Beetle had been parked right in front of his bumper, like the owner wanted to be first off the lot. He continued alongside the German car to get a look at the action in front of the place. He texted, "Got to go, son. All good. Be home soon. Bye." "Bye, Dad. Can't wait." Buck closed his phone and shoved it in his pocket. "Come on, pup. We're going back to the room." It seemed prudent to brush his teeth and be on his way. When he walked to the front of the motel, several cars sat at the gas station, but they were just the beginning of the procession. The T-junction at the base of the road from Yosemite was already clogged with cars, but many more lined up behind them as if someone had led a parade over the pass. Buck reached down and reattached Mac's leash. "We've got to get out of here." Staten Island, New York. "Bye, Dad. Can't wait." Garth's final message was heartfelt. He turned off his phone and lay in bed for a minute to think about what to do next. After telling Dad he wasn't going with Sam, he had to figure out how he was going to break the news to his best bud. Garth had spent the night at Sam's house, as he normally did when his dad was on the road, although now he was anxious to get home. When he was ready, he rolled out of bed and got dressed in a hurry. But when he made it downstairs to the kitchen, he found Sam sitting in front of a big pile of pancakes like it was just any other day. Sam smiled mischievously when he saw him. "Eat up. You can microwave a ton more if you want some." "Can I have some of yours? You've got at least 10 there." "No way, dude. I made them for me. Get your own." Sam pointed to the mudroom, which contained the giant freezer. The appliance was a treasure trove of frozen junk food and bad breakfasts, including frozen waffles and pancakes, as well as several gallons of ice cream. "Asshole," Garth said without malice. "Good morning to you, too," Sam replied. Garth got out the pancakes and had just put them in the microwave when someone banged on the front door. Sam dropped his fork on the table. They looked at each other through several seconds of startled silence. But then the person hammered on the door a few more times. "Open up!" the man shouted from outside. Sam sprang from the table to a pile of junk on a countertop next to the refrigerator. He shoved aside some papers and pulled out a tablet. "We have a doorbell camera," Sam said as it turned on. "Really? You never told me about it." Sam laughed quietly. "Yeah, I like to watch you pick your nose before I open the door for you." "Bullshit," Garth hissed. "I don't pick my nose." "Sure you don't," Sam said distractedly. He pointed at the